Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our new English lesson in Tamayuz Model School. Today, we are going to study Unit 6, Lesson 3. Okay, let's start studying. And please, I want you to prepare your workbook beside you. Of course, you know that our unit is about on the phone. Okay, now on your workbook page 38, we have a table with some information. Before we start studying the table, we have to read the questions to prepare an answer for it from our table. The question says, what do people do with their old mobile phone when they buy a new one? I want you to give two possibilities. Okay. The second question says, why is it a good idea to recycle old mobile phones? Here, I also want you to put two possibilities or two answers. Okay, now let's start reading the table, and you have time to read. Then I want you to prepare your answers for these two questions. Read your answers now. You can pause the video and read from your book and prepare your answer. The first question, what do people do with their old mobile phone when they buy a new one? Here I want two answers. Of course, in the table we have so many answers, but you write only two answers here or two possibilities. First one, they may give their old phone to a friend or a family member. Yeah, it may happen. Another one may say, return it to the shop to get a discount on the new phone. Yeah, it's another possibility. They may throw the old phone away. Yeah, another one may say they can recycle the phone, or they can sell the phone to a specialist company. Yeah, here we have specialist companies that buy old phones and recycle them. The second question, why is it a good idea to recycle all mobile phones? Why should we recycle all mobile phones? First, phones can damage the environment if you throw them away. Yeah, and also in some part of the world, people use second-hand phones instead of buying a new one. Then you can sell them to these countries to get use of it. Okay, my dear pupils, then what are the advantages of mobile phones? Who can tell me? And now we will start studying some new vocab. For example, from the advantages, some people give their phones to their younger siblings to make sure that they are still being used. When you buy a new one, you give it to one of your siblings. Then, what is the meaning of sibling? Yeah, sibling. Sibling, it means a brother or a sister. Yeah, your sibling, it is your brother or your sister. The next word, it is pass out on, pass on. Yeah, if you buy a new cell phone, you can dispose of unwanted items and then pass on your old one to your sibling. Then what's the meaning to pass on? Pass it on. It means to give something to someone else after one has had it or finished with it first. When you finish using something and give it to another one, then you pass it on. The next word is bin. Yeah, we say that all phones are binned as rubbish. Then they are cleaned, repaired, and recycled in recycling points. Then what's the bin? As you see in the picture, the word bin means to place something in a receptacle in which to deposit trash or recyclable material. Okay? Bin. The next word, it is disposable. Disposable batteries can damage the environment. Yeah, what's the meaning of disposable?
Disposable.
Disposable means intend to be used once and then thrown away. Something that can be used only once, then throw it away. The next word, reclaim. Reclaim. Phone companies reclaim phones and then sell them to some countries as second-hand phones. Then reclaim, yeah,
Reclaim.
reclaim means to retrieve or recover, to recover something previously lost or given or paid. Reclaim means recover. Now, my dear pupils, let's see the vocabulary that we have studied. We said the word bin, yeah,
Disposable.
disposable, yeah. Then we have
Pass on.
pass on. Then the word
Reclaim.
reclaim and
Sibling.
sibling, yeah. Now, on your workbook page 38, I think we have studied the table and we have already answered the two questions on it, okay? Now, on your workbook page 39, here we have 5 exercises we want to answer. Pay attention to the table. Look at the table very carefully, and I want you to choose two of the rows, yeah, in the table, and write the information contained therein as a paragraph of text. You can look at this example, yeah, you can use it as a guide. In this example, we say some people give their phones to their friends or younger siblings to make sure that they are not wasting and is still being used. This is a good idea, as recycling the phone in this manner prevents waste and provides a good gift. However, problems may arise if people continue to call your old phone expecting to talk to you. Then here we changed one row of the table into a paragraph. I want you to use two rows in the table and change it into a text like this. Take your time and you can do it alone. For example, we have actions: give to a friend, to younger sibling, return phone to the shop, throw phone away, recycle phone, sell phone to specialist company. Yeah, you will choose one of these rows and change it into a text like the given example as a guide. Now, let's go to the next exercise. Here, we want to find words with these meanings in the text. Yeah, find words in the text that give the same meaning of these phrases or sentences. For example, the first one says, a reduction of the usual cost of something. Eh, what do we call it? Yeah, we call it discount. Discount, it's a reduction of the usual cost of something. The next one, we want to give a word that means merely or just. Merely or just, yeah. We have the word simply. Simply, that means merely or just. Letter C says, a place where waste material is buried and covered with soil. What do you call this place? Yeah, we call it landfill site. Landfill site is the place where we put waste material and buried it and cover it with soil. Letter D, intended to be used once and then thrown away. What do we call the thing that we use it only once? Yeah, we call it disposable. Yeah. Letter E, an object that should be used more than once and not thrown away. What is the thing that you use it only once? Yeah, it is recycled. Recycled thing or recycled object that should be used more than once. and you don't throw it away. Letter F, having had a previous owner, not new, something that someone has used before, then we call it second hand. Yeah, it is second hand. Second hand mobile is the mobile which someone has used it before I buy it. Yeah, as you see in the picture, an act of giving one thing and receiving another. You give him something and you take another thing. It is, yeah, exchange. Very good. Exchange to me, that means give something and take another thing. Letter H, a particular design or version of product. What do we call it? Yeah, we call it a model. A model of something. It is a particular design or version of a product. The next one, we want to give a word that means to improve. To improve. Yeah, to upgrade. Upgrade means improve. And now let's go to exercise number 4. And here we want to fill in the gaps. We want to complete the blanks in this text with information taken from the table opposite on page 38. Now let's start answering it. First one, the sentence says, what did you do with your last phone? Did you just throw it away? Many people do this because it's easy and space free. Yeah, it and hassle free. But did you know that most of the phones that people simply discard can easily be? Yeah, what can it be? Yeah, it can be recycled, cleaned, and sold. Yeah, recycled phones in this matter is a great idea for two main reasons. Why? We say, firstly, phones can damage the environment. They can end up in, landfill sites where they can be dangerous, especially if the disposable batteries are still in them. They are dangerous in this way. Secondly, there is a huge demand for second-hand phones, particularly in poorer countries in Eastern Europe. In these places, up the third of the phone is used as previously owned. In these poor countries, they use second-hand phones and no problem with it. Yeah. Then my dear pupils, why is it a good idea to recycle all the mobile phones? Yeah, I want you to think in this question. We say that recycling all mobile phones is a good idea to be used again and to help make the environment clean. Yeah. Then, what do people do with their old mobile phones when they buy new ones? We have so many answers and possibilities for this. They usually sell them or give them to their siblings. Yeah. Let's go to the last exercise in our lesson today. And here I want you to answer this question on your notebook at home. It says, why do you think young people keep changing their mobiles? Why do you change your mobile every year? Yeah, answer it in your notebook. And in our next lesson, we may discuss this question with you. Now, I'd like to thank you for paying attention with me all the time. And now we finish. We came to the end of our lesson. Till see you in our next lesson. Goodbye for now.